Payment Pulse, a podcast by Xplor Pay, a leading full-service payments provider.
Welcome to Payment Pulse, a podcast by Xplor Pay where we have a goal of humanizing and simplifying the complex world of payments. My name is Steve, and today I am here with a special guest. I have a couple people in the rotation for the podcast, and really trying to diversify who we bring on. And we have a special guest today with Claudia, who is the Vice President of Marketing here at Xplor Pay. She's been here for the last 2.5 years and has been absolutely crushing it for the team, and has been responsible for managing and executing all marketing functions for Xplor Pay, including events, brand, content strategy, SEO, PPC, pay-per-click, communications, product marketing, partner growth, and lead generation. I mean, the list goes on across all channels for the direct-to-merchant side of our business, as well as the ISV and the ISO side of our business with our partnerships. She's also been in payments for like the last 10.5 years, maybe a little bit longer. Claudia, correct me if I'm wrong there, but I did my research beforehand. But one of those things I mentioned at the top of the list was brand. And if you've been listening to the podcast or you're new here, we did recently go through a rebrand process from Clearent by Xplor to now what is Xplor Pay. And so I wanted to bring Claudia on to kind of just highlight, why we made the transition. I feel like it's something that we internally have been talking about for quite a while as part of the Xplor Technologies organization. But it's super exciting. It's taken a lot of work to get to this point. But yeah, just wanted to bring Claudia on to kind of highlight what's going on with it, bring awareness to you guys as well to, see, again, why the reason for this transition, and some of the exciting things that we have coming in the future as well. So, Claudia, it's great to have you on. How you doing today?
Thanks, Steve, I'm excited to be here. Appreciate you talking me up to get us started.
Yep, nothing like a little introduction. Definitely, if anybody's watching this, and check out the New Heights podcast and like Taylor Swift. Nothing like that intro. I'm doing the best I can. I'm pretty new to the podcast world, but we're gonna roll with it. So, with that said, Claudia, I just have some questions to kind of walk through, and we'll start at the top of the list here.
All right.
Why now? What made 2025 the right moment to rebrand from from Clearent by Xplor to Xplor Pay?
Yeah. So, I feel like you said, this has been something that internally has been in the works for a really long time. I think just over the last 18 months, almost 2 years now, we as a company have been really transforming the way we go to market, the way that we support our partners, all of that, to really come to market with our PayFac as a service offering. Our product team has done a crazy amount of work over the last 18 months, rolling out product after product, enhancement after enhancement. Our updated partner portal, we've got a brand new dev center with all updated documentation, new white labeling features, so our partners can go to market how they want to. We have new low-code options so that they can reduce their speed to market and get to revenue and producing revenue quicker. So I think we've just grown up so much as a company over the last almost 2 years now, really enhancing what we have to offer. And I feel like it was the best time to do it, to make a big splash in the market and kind of celebrate all that we've done and what we're here to do now, and hopefully just improve what our partners are doing even more than we were even before.
Yeah, great way to kind of kick it off. The product team has been, again, just rolling things out left and right, it feels like, especially over the last 18 months, and will continue to do so. But with that said, you kind of mentioned some stuff about our partners and how, there's an impact there. In a similar light, why does being a part of the global Xplor brand better position Xplor Pay in the payments and the SaaS landscape?
Yeah, I think honestly, us being part of Xplor Technologies is one of the biggest differentiators for us. We're not just partnering with software providers. We work with them day and day because it's part of our company. So it helps us to really understand what SaaS platforms need, what their payments pain points are, how we can help them achieve their goals and get to revenue quicker, and really support them in all the different ways that they need to be supported. So it helps us kind of have an insider look on what our partners are needing and how we can help them to achieve that.
Yeah. We're really walking the walk, or
Exactly.
talking the talk, I guess. this transition happened about a month ago, and so we did put out a press release regarding this. But again, just want to have an open conversation. In that press release, there's something that highlights this shift from being a traditional credit card processor to a modern consultative embedded payments partner, which you highlighted a little bit, but let's dive a little deeper. What does that transformation mean in practical terms for a SaaS provider?
Yeah, so we're definitely, like I said, with the whole PayFac as a service shift that we've this transformation we've been undergoing for the last year or so, we want to be more of a consultative partner for the software providers that we're partnering with. So rather than just saying like, this is the one way we do it, we're putting you in a box, this is how we'll set you up. We really want to consult with them and make sure that we're supporting them in their needs and the level of control that they want, the level of brand recognition that they want, like all of the different areas where they could want to have an input on kind of how they go to market with their payments provider. We're giving them that consultative approach now and working with them. We have tools to help them to sell if they want tools to help sell. We have ways that they can do it without our help too, so that they can have more or less hands-on approach, just basically however is fit for their needs.
Yeah, with a lot of the enhancements and some of the things you mentioned there, and I feel like I know the answer to this question, but from low code components, white label tools, a new developer center, which do you feel of these maybe has had the biggest impact on partners so far?
I feel like it's hard to pinpoint one, honestly. I feel like all of them combined, like you said, we can help reduce their speed to market. We can help them go to market how they want. All of these combined is really just giving us a better product offering so that they can get what they want, how they want it, when they want it. So I think I can't pick just one I would say is the most impactful.
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's really a combination of everything.
Exactly.
And then like you were mentioning, like the consultative pieces, it's helping you kind of go down that path that is going to be best suited for, what you need and what your scaling goals are. So you can't really just pinpoint one, but exactly. A lot of really great things that have happened and to come still. So, you mentioned upcoming launches, like tap to pay on smartphones, tap on phone, if you will, faster merchant funding, as well as a unified global platform. Of these, which do you think is going to be the most disruptive for SaaS platforms in a positive way, a game changer, if you will?
Absolutely. My personal opinion would be the global expansion. Again, that's something that we've been working towards internally for a really long time. We have a presence in multiple different regions already, and to get one global platform that we'll be able to offer our partners and even expand to new partners in different regions, I think is going to be a huge game changer for us, just to be able to grow our reach and support them in even more ways than we have been able to previously.
Yeah, that's absolutely probably the biggest thing I'm excited about as well, especially the way that it's been talked about, and how it'll function and help support partners that want to scale into those new markets.
Definitely.
Or already have presence there. But all right, final question here, and then we'll wrap it up. But if you could leave software providers, with one key takeaway about, Xplor Pay after this rebrand, what would it be?
I think to go along with the whole consultative approach aspect, it's really just the people that we have here. So we have honestly, all my years of working in the payments industry, we have the best group of people, educated, caring, people that really care and want our partners to succeed within our leadership team, within our organization. It's a really solid group of people. And I think that support really shows in the fact that we all go the extra mile. We all want to succeed with our partners. When they succeed, we succeed. And so I would say that's the biggest thing, honestly, that sets us apart from our competition is the level of support and the type of people that you work with when you're working with Xplor Pay.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been here for 4 years now, and it's always been the people. And it's like us kind of going the extra mile for each other, but it really comes down to our partners and making sure that they're happy and going in a positive direction. Like you said, when the partners succeed and when our merchants succeed, that's what success looks like to us. And so,
Exactly.
Yeah, would definitely agree. With that said, we're kind of wrapping it up here. Just a quick episode. Really wanted to highlight kind of some of these points with Claudia and again, just kind of have a verbal conversation about, the new change to Xplor Pay. I think it just has a better ring to it personally as well. But a lot of great things have happened in the last 18 months. So really appreciate you joining. I am going to link. Yeah, of course. No, it's always fun to chat with you about this stuff. But I will link that press release previously as well in the description of the podcast. This is posted on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, as well as Spotify. So whatever your listening platform is, we'll have it linked there. Subscribe to all three if you're feeling gracious. But obviously on YouTube, you get to watch us have the conversation, and you can listen over on the other platforms as well. But again, Claudia, I really appreciate you taking the time to, give us a little bit of an insider background to this rebrand. Like I said, it's really exciting, and looking forward to what the future holds for Xplor Pay.